Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's Bathed. I hope you're all having a good day. So I want to talk about something about Lords of the Fallen that concerns me. So this is something we went over before. I'm just circling back to it. But let's go ahead and dig right in there. So it says, will matchmaking balance from host to joiner? Matchmaking attempts to connect players by their level in a search that expands its acceptance criteria over time. If the disparity between levels is high, though, we apply damage scaling to compensate for the level difference between both players. This also applies to invasions. So what I want to say about this flat out, here's my concern is, the thing about scaling is Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring already didn't get this right. So it's scary to see another game say that they're going to do scaling when we have already seen that notoriously like these games like don't get this right. So what it's saying is there's an invasion range, it's here, right? And it's going to search in this invasion range, and after a time it's going to expand its search and it's going to search for players beyond that range. And if it finds someone beyond that range, it's going to apply scaling to balance them out. And so first thing is on the bottom side for phantoms, if the host is summoning a phantom that's lower than them or much lower than them, we've never seen a phantom scaled up before, so they're probably not going to do that, and that's not what they mean. We've never seen like in a Dark Souls game, if you're level 100 and you summon a level 20 guy, he's still level 20. They don't scale him up to your level and they make him stronger. Traditionally what we see with this scale down stuff is the host is low level, he's level 20, and he's summoning what would be in this game like a higher level phantom, or max level in this game is 350. And so the problem with the host summoning a phantom that is a much higher level in a game that has invasions is they just haven't gotten the scaling right so far. And as far as this, it says this also applies to invasions. In Dark Souls 1, you could invade infinitely up, and in Dark Souls 2 on PC with Blue Acolyte mod, you could press a button and then you can make your crack red eye orb invade infinitely up. But other than that, we have not really seen this, the invasion going beyond their level range. Keep in mind, like, summoning a phantom in Dark Souls game or invading, it's a mathematical equation, right? But this is saying that we're going to use that mathematical equation, but we're also going to throw it out after X amount of time passes and we haven't gotten somebody for you to play with yet. And so for the invader being able to invade infinitely up, a lot of them aren't going to care. Some people might, you know, not like it, having to fight people that it really should be within 20, you know, some levels that you're fighting people. Going beyond that 50 levels, it's kind of going to be unbalanced, but you know, for invaders, it's not really supposed to be terribly fair for them anyway. But then we've never seen on the bottom side where they might let you invade down further, like you can only invade so far down, and then if you can invade further down beyond that because it can't find anybody, it's going to scale the invader down. We've definitely never seen that before, and I really hope that they don't do that, because once again, I don't think that they're going to get the scaling right. If they get the scaling right for the phantoms and they can scale them down right, then that's great. If they can do this invader invading lower than you're supposed to go, but you scale them down and they get it right, great. But this whole situation is just kind of spooky, you know, because we've already seen that notoriously trying to scale doesn't work. And then in Elden Ring with like status, like max level phantoms, you know, you scale them down, they still have like all their bleed status. So it's not changing the status, it doesn't change flat defense, they can still cast all the spells that they cast and like all this other stuff that people talk about. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the scaling that they're going to use in Lord of the Fallen. It's definitely a concern because they haven't gotten it right in other games. So if you guys have any comments about this or any opinions or anything to say, definitely leave it below in the comment section. Once again, I'll link this thing so you guys can look at it. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen it, but I love you, I appreciate you, take care, and I will see you next time.